Hello guys, Wild Pilcrow here, and today we're talking about some very early predictions for BFDI Season 6. Remember to like, subscribe, and let's jump right in. When predicting a new season, the first thing to figure out is the contestant count. You don't want too many characters, or nobody gets screen time, but you also want enough variety to keep the cast exciting. Personally, I think 33 contestants is the sweet spot for teams of 8, plus one solo contestant. Because, well, J&J loves doing that for some reason. The season would mostly be single elimination, but with a few doubles thrown in to keep things spicy. Next up, the voting style. I don't think the writers want to repeat vote to save, but they also probably don't want to bring back straight vote to eliminate either. So here's my solution: vote to save, but with a twist. The bottom two contestants still get the least votes, but their own team decides who stays. The one who gets the most team votes survives, and the other is eliminated. This gives writers more control, while still letting fans steer things overall. Now, release date predictions. I think Teapot will wrap up around October or November of 2027, and knowing the crew, they'll likely take about a year to breathe. That puts Season 6's premiere somewhere around November or December 2028. For the host, honestly, I could totally see Fiery and Leafy co-hosting. They're fun and popular, and could fit well in the new season. The only other realistic pick would be the speaker boxes, since we still barely know anything about them. Alright, now let's build the cast. First, the 4 early Teapot eliminations: Pie, Foldy, Saw, and Cloudy. All of them left early, and could use more development. Next, we pull for contestants from the exit. Characters who haven't competed since BFB pre-split: Match, Stapy, Dora, and Bracellity. That gives us 8 so far. Then we add the first 2 eliminated post-split contestants, Balloony and Spongy. They haven't competed in ages, and a return could give them new dynamics. That puts us at 10 contestants, so let's keep going. We're avoiding FreezeMart since their arc will probably resolve in Teapot, but Match gets a pass because she's been absent so long. The only other FreeSmarter joining is Ice Cube, mostly because Bracellity would endlessly beg her to compete. Our final to be FB post-split returnees are Lollipop and Taco, both popular, both full of potential, and both old friends with Saw. Maybe we'll even see that friendship revived. Then we add Remote and TV for a Mechanical Minds arc about how objects like them are treated. Both have fans, and Remote especially needs development outside of Death Pact. Now we're down to the last 3 returning characters, all from Teapot. First up is Fries, who could regain his old BFDIA personality. For our other BFDIA newbie slot, we're skipping Book, Donut, Ruby, Bombi, and Nickel, either because their arcs feel complete or because they wouldn't contribute much here. That leaves Yellowface, who fits perfectly into the season for reasons we'll return to later. And the very last returning contestant is Cake, one of the most forgettable characters, but someone who could either finally get development or serve as early season elimination fodder. But wait, didn't you say we'd have 33 contestants? I'm only counting 18, yes, exactly. Because the remaining 15 will be entirely new. Mostly failed debuters, but I'll take my best shot at predicting them anyway. First we have Rubber Spatula, PDA, and Anchor. They are some of the most prominent failed debuters. They seem like prime candidates. We also add Clabbered, Tapey, and Onigiri, all recently appearing in the newest Teapot short. Onigiri could even be the season's mute character, or maybe they speak another language. Next is Avocado and Battery. They appear close in recent Teapot content, and their friendship could finally be explored. Then to characters who feel like easy picks: Snare Drum and Shopping Cart, both with enough screen presence to justify joining. From BFDI Mini, the pick is obviously Glue. He's appeared multiple times, including officially in Teapot 17, making him one of the most likely mini characters to show up. From BFB post-split, we bring in Purple Face and Profiley. Not the most popular characters, but both have tons of story potential, especially Purple Face, which ties nicely into Yellowface's inclusion. We also have Rusty Coin, a fun, energetic character who seems close to Anchor based on the Fish and Chip short. And finally, the last contestant will be a completely new character, chosen the same way BFB 16's debut worked, A big recommendation vote where fans pick which of 10 to 20 characters joins the season. That feels extremely likely. Before we wrap up, here are a few honorable mentions. Characters who probably won't make it, but would be great backups if the cast needed changes: Tree, Bottle, Lightning, Clock, Pen, Blocky, and Eraser, All or None, Eggy, Puffball, Non-Existy, and the Cheese Orb. So here's the final Season 6 prediction. 33 contestants, a vote-to-save system with a team vote twist, fiery and leafy hosting, and a release date around late 2028. Returning contestants: Pie, Foldy, Saw, Cloudy, Stapy, Match, Dora, Bercelity, Balloony, Spongy, Ice Cube, Lollipop, Taco, TV, Remote, Fries, Yellowface, Cake. New contestants: Rubber Spatula, PDA, Anchor, Clabbered, Tapey, Onigiri, Avocado, Battery, Shopping Cart, Snare Drum, Glue, Purple Face, Profiley, Rusty Coin, and a completely new recommended character. And that's all for this video. Remember to like, subscribe, leave your predictions in the comments, and check out another video. Have a great day.